Hey guys, welcome to another session of FFBE Global. Today we're going to take on the Scorn of the Antenolla for 40 energy. This one's quite difficult. Same week as Omega release, which both are actually quite difficult, I would say. Here are the missions. No items used. You get a 10% trust moogle. Deal fire, wind, dark damage 2 times or more. You get a rare summon ticket. And you have to defeat Antenolla within 35 turns for Plant Killer Plus. Arguably the best reward there. We're gonna go with my friend PMA. PMA, again, man, your Leela is always the first one to appear. We're gonna go here and we're gonna choose him first. And I would introduce you to my team. And basically, make sure you check out the Loadouts video that will accompany this so you get more details on the trial and why I chose certain units with certain gear to cover all our bases for this trial here. But here's a glimpse at it, in case you don't need that explanation. And then of course CG Lid, and then we have our friend PMA. Take a look at his gear. He has Plant Killer Plus because he did beat Antenolla, so this should speed up our battle quite significantly. So let's go, let's try this out. So the tough part about Antenolla is that you have to cover a lot of stuff at the same time, especially turn 1. If you can't survive turn 1, it's probably the most difficult part of the trial, so make sure you survive it. First thing we need to do is we're going to go physical cover with Bosch. For CG Fina, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go dual cast, and I'm going to re-raise Bosch, and I'm also going to dispel him. He has a crazy buff right at the beginning there. We want to make sure that's gone, taken care of. And for CG Lid, I'm going to use Arms Dissolver for an AoE attack and magic break. And for Zargaboth, I'm going to use Arcadian Light on the first turn here. Hey Nailu. No, I already completed it. I'm just doing this for the stream. And so for 4-turn rotations, before Antenolla is above 50 HP, he is swapping between physical and magic resistance. For 4 turns he's physical, so my Leelas are just going to guard for this turn. Survive that first round and I think we should be good. Here it comes, guys. And Bosch has died, and that's why we needed a re-raise on that turn. Okay, we're okay. Alright, so now it's continue to cover here with Bosch. And for CG Lid, I'm going to use HP over time. I have Pod 153 on her. And for Zargaboth, I'm going to use maybe Word of Law for damage mitigation. And for Fina, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Divine Veil to protect everyone's elemental resistance. And Bad Finest, welcome to stream, man. Alright, let's see here. Now Leela's, we can do, this is turn 2, we can cast Fire Imbue and Fire Imperil onto 2 of our plants here, Antenolla D and B. So what I'm going to do is do that. I just realized Bosch is stopped because I forgot to recast Arcadian Light. So that's going to be a small problem there. I gotta dispel him. So I'm gonna use Leela here to dispel him. But before that, I'm going to actually heal. And I'm also gonna recast re-raise on Bosch. And I'm gonna go Karaja. So I do have a couple units that can help dispel our party members if we run into this kind of trouble. Ooh, almost killed him. Alright, so we're gonna go physical cover as well. And we're on turn 3, so we should be good in our rotation. And I'm gonna break again. So basically what's happening is every odd turn I'm breaking with Lid because she has triple elements on her, and we need three of specific elements to actually seal a couple of his nasty moves. So that's what I'm going to do. And for Zargaboth, I'm going to use Rejuvenate on Bosch here, so I can heal him and also single target re-raise. And then PMA, I'm going to actually just restore his own MP because we do need it. And he is stopped again. And it's on this turn, I'm gonna actually use my Zargaboth, and I'm gonna cover the stop aspect again, because I really need that up for sure. I'm gonna do it right now. And for CG Lid, I'm gonna use Charm Protection because in the next rotation he'll begin to charm us. This is Lakshmi 3-star, it's a skill that she has innately. For CG Fina, I'm actually going to use Manatopia so our Bosch can cover. And let's go physical cover. Yeah, it's on the next turn, so we're going to use Naiden to triple cast on the next turn. Alright, so he's swapped now, swapped his rotation. As you can see, Bosch is really good to use because he can full heal himself if he survives. And so what we're gonna do right now is actually we're going to remove we're gonna dispel them. So let's go dual cast and then Dispelga. And I think I'm gonna also use a re-raise on Bosch as well, because he really needs it. So on turn 5, so we're going to be charmed. And Zargaboth, let's use Word of Rule. Actually, no, let's use Bastion. So he swaps the elemental resistance with CG Fina. And for Bosch, I'm just going to guard on this turn. And then Lid is going to break again. We're going to break his attack and magic because those are the most fearful. Yeah, Mago says the first 5 turns are rough, yeah. Alright, so we're going to take him down now. So, because we've dispelled, we actually have to reuse Open Eyes Flash. We have to re-imbue and see here, Heaven Shift. Re-imbue and then re-imperil our fire damage. Heaven Shift. Let's see how much damage we do with PMA's Leela here. Oh geez, oh yeah, that's way easier, holy crap. So Plant Killer Plus, man, makes this so much faster. Alright guys, we're doing good. Next turn, I think we should take down the other one already, so it should be pretty quick. The only thing is I won't be able to imperil him, so it might take another turn. So let me quickly reset my mind here. We're doing well, so we don't want to screw up right now. Let's see, we have guard up, MP's okay, CG Fina could heal, Manatopia is okay. Let's see here, Zargaboth would need to do Arcadian Light soon, I believe. So I'm going to do Arcadian Light for this turn for Zargaboth. And CG Lid, I'm actually going to use so it's a 3-turn Charm Protection. On the next one we can do it, I think. Let me think, I did it on turn 4? No, we should do it right now. Let's do Charm Protection right now. Yes, I think I'm going to heal with CG Fina for this one, but I'm going to take down this Antenolla D, which I believe this is called Leaves. I'm going to use Heaven Shift. We're still imbued with fire, so that's good. But it's a neutral element, so I'm going to try to use a animation cancel trick and see if we can kill it in one shot here. I highly doubt it, but let's see. No, broke it. Okay, on the next turn, like I said, it is a 4-turn rotation, so I think we should be okay. I think we're gonna guard with Bosch, and for CG Fina, I think I'm going to re-raise a couple people here. I'm gonna re-raise and then also heal CG Lid. We'll need her breaks if she does die somehow. And for Zargaboth, like I said, I'm gonna use Bastion or Arcadian Light, and we're gonna guard with Bosch. Oh man, that Leela almost died. Whew, that was close. Alright, so we can kill this one now, which is perfect. So I think we're gonna... We're going to run out of turns with Fire Element, which is good. I'm just thinking right now what I need to do. So it can get tricky. Really want to make sure you're concentrating on all the turns. Oh well, it doesn't matter, we already killed him. Okay, so Lid this turn has to break for sure, so let's do that. Let's break him with Attack and Magic. I'm going to keep my Lid and Fina LBs for a threshold turn later that we're going to come across. So I'm just going to go dual cast, and I'm actually going to Kuraja everyone. I'm going to re-raise, I think I'm going to re-raise Bosch for this one. While Zargaboth is handling everything else, we have Elemental Resistance up. We're going to use Zargaboth's Word of Law for damage mitigation. And on this turn, on a turn 7, I'm actually going to have to recover Bosch here with Physical. So if he doesn't die, he should get all his HP back after this this ransacking. Or you get unlucky and he doesn't heal himself, but it doesn't matter. We should be okay. We're gonna have to lower this one's... we're still on turn 8, so we have one more turn to actually do some damage to him. So we gotta imbue ourselves with Lightning and also hit with Heaven Shift. Imbue Lightning and Heaven Shift on this one. And CG Lid on turn 8. On this turn, I think I'm going to actually just use a P Shield for physical damage mitigation of 40%. And I'm going to go and chain, and I'm going to animation cancel because these guys won't die that easy. Oh, actually we don't need to. Single cast, so we don't need to. So we gotta do it on the next rotation to actually kill the rest, so we gotta take our time here. For CG Fina, I'm going to go and remove the poison on us on this turn. Isunaga, and I'll use Kuraja. And for Zargaboth, I'm going to use Rejuvenate, but on, actually, don't need to. We kind of have a free turn, so I'm going to use Arcadian Light here to cover our bases. We're going to be swapping back into Stop, needing Stop resistance soon. I'm going to guard with Bosch. With 2 parts down, it makes it way more manageable. Alright, so they should be swapped over now to Magical Resist. So we gotta Dispelga them again and then reapply our breaks. And it's turn 9, so it's an odd turn, so that's perfect. So let's do that. Let's go do White Magic, and we go Dispelga. So right now we're pretty much waiting it out. I'm gonna re-raise on Bosch. CG Lid, I'm going to break Attack and Magic. Make sure our elemental coverage is still up. No, it's not. So I'm going to use Bastion. And Leela's, I'm going to actually heal ourselves and get some MP back for this turn. And on the next turn, I'm going to imbue Lightning right away because I think we're gonna run out of turns to have the Lightning, so I'm gonna do it right after this. I should actually did the Lightning first. I'll actually explain why, because the flower is actually immune to elementals, at least the elements that we're carrying. So I'm gonna guard. And so it would be nice to actually remove her imbue by the time we get to the flower. This is why we needed Bastion, because this one hits AoE. It's a magic attack, I'm not covering it. Alright, so on turn 10, we're still fine on this turn. They won't charm us when magic physical resist is up, so we can actually use some other stuff. Let's go and use a repair. CG Fina, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try Divine Veil on her for her. No, we don't need to. Let's go Manitopia so everyone has pretty good MP. Zargaboth, I'm going to cover, make sure we're buffed. And for this turn, I'm going to make sure that we could lower the lightning, but he's gonna yeah, this is it's kind of tough to say because we pretty much have to reapply the lightning for us anyway after. So let's actually just turn 10. So turn 12 is when he transforms. Let's just we have to re-imbue ourselves. Let me think about this. Maybe we don't need to re-imbue ourselves. No, let's do it. Let's just do it. Then next turn I'm gonna break his spirit, and then I think we should be good. Bosch will need to cover. Let's do that. Yeah, this is why Bosch is MVP here. As long as he can survive, he can pretty much full health himself. Turn 11. Alright, so now we should break again with the CG lid. And again, this does seal some stuff. Attack and magic break. And on the next turn, I think we gotta use Charming Protection just in case we get charmed, and that becomes really annoying. Bosch will just guard on this turn, and we're gonna Spirit Break for Leela, but actually no, that doesn't matter. We need Naiden on the next turn because he does we have to rebuff anyway, so we're gonna need Naiden for sure. Let's just go with Recover, even though we could just guard the entire time. Let's see, CG Fina, I think I'm gonna cast some re-raise for people here. Dual White Magic, I'm gonna go re-raise on Fina herself, and then re-raise on Bosch, so she'll take care of that. Zargaboth, I'm gonna go Rejuvenate on CG Lid, and Bosch guard. The next turn, he's gonna transform. Alright, so CG Fina on an odd turn, we're gonna use the Charming Protection. Protect ourselves for the transformation. Leela's will need to do Naiden right now for triple cast on the next turn. And he does have lightning on still. Yeah, add lightning element. So I think what I'm gonna try is it's probably gonna break the chain, but I think I want to try triple cast. One of them imperil lightning, and then one of them remove spirit. I think that's what I'm gonna try, but I don't know how that's gonna play out because I can't perfectly chain them that way. For this turn, I think I'm going to use Divine Veil for her. Actually, no, we can use Bastion, and for her, let's just heal and re-raise. See, she is okay. Lid is okay. Bosch is good. So maybe Zargaboth. Let's try re-raise on Zarg and Karaja. Bastion, and I think he needs to get his cover back up soon. But could it be the next turn? Let's just guard. So he's transforming right after this these hits here. All right. Now it's time to dispel. I'm gonna dispel and then remove the poison from us because that's always really annoying. Dispelga and then remove poison. Isunaga. And I'm going to use Arms Dissolver. MV7, hey man, welcome to stream. We're gonna go Ice Flash, and we're going to use Imperial here with Heaven Shift. So that's for Imperiling, and this one might gonna use Spirit Break. I don't remember their animation timing, but I remember it's Spirit Break is a longer animation, so I'm gonna do that one first, and then use my Leela. And hopefully we get a perfect chain. No, we don't. Oops. Still really powerful. It ensures that next turn we'll get the kill, so that's pretty good. Alright, Bosch, let's see here. Bosch should cover. Yep, Bosch needs to cover. Let's do that. Hey, Sanu DJ, welcome, man. Alright, so Zargaboth, everything is pretty good so far. So let's just use Word of Law. And for him, I'm just going to rotate Bastion, Word of Law, and Arcadian Light. So this is for a 30% damage mitigation. Global damage mitigation. Alright guys. This is now going to be okay. The only tough part now would be the thresholds of the flower, or Antenolla A. I'm going to use Arcadian Light here. And for CG Fina, let's see. I think she needs to re-raise herself. Let's dual cast re-raise on herself and then re-raise on Lid. We're on an even turn here. I'm going to use Charming Protection to cover us. And for this one should be dead, even without animation cancel, so I'm not going to do it. Heaven Shift, Heaven Shift. So yes, so the Flower A is immune to all elements except weak to ice, and also resist vulnerable to neutral element. So I have to kind of pretty much wait for it or finger snap these two girls here to actually remove that stuff. But I might 14, so we have to go to turn 16. We might be able to do it, so let's try it out. The only risk is that removing their buffs is kind of risky at the point we are at right now. So I'm just gonna guard with Bosch. Alright, let's see here. Who can remove it safely? That's what I have to know, because CG Fina, if I remember correctly, she does have... Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna double check if she's dual wielding. She's single wielding. CG Lid. So my Zargaboth can dispel for sure, but probably hit really hard. And I don't want Leelas to dispel themselves. So I'm going to use, let's see here. Maybe a Dispelga trick on this turn. I might actually do that just for this turn. It saves us our time. And we should still be fine because Lid's gonna break on this turn. So let's Dispelga. Yeah, let's Dispelga that. Gotta practice, I gotta make sure I don't misclick here. Alright, so now we should reapply our buffs. And it could be risky, I just thought of something. He might be able to charm us on this turn. So that could be risky. But I think I'm gonna take the chance here. I'm gonna physical cover with Bosch. And CG lid. Lid, I'm going to use just attack and magic break. And I'm gonna go with Heaven Shift. Heaven Shift. I don't know if I want to perfect chain it, because we don't want to get him down to 40% threshold at this point. But I think we should be okay. I don't know, maybe don't perfect chain it. Yeah, don't perfect chain it. We have one more turn to do it anyway. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's just hope we don't get charmed, and I think that's the only thing that's dangerous. Someone is charmed, I see it. But it's not our tank and it's not Fina. Okay, so we oh, it is Fina. Oops. That is not good. Let's see here. I'm gonna use Blade of Justice to remove all status ailments. And we gotta get the Charming Protection up after with the CG lid. So yeah. So we gotta target 2 of our guys here. We're gonna target Fina first. And then we gotta target Leela. Does a lot of damage, so I'm kind of scared. There you go. Perfect. Whew, that is why I also had a finger snap on Fina, just in case. We're gonna use Charming Protection. Gotta protect ourselves here. And CG Fina, I'm gonna dual cast. I'm gonna re-raise, and I'm going to also cure. Oh wait, no, wait. I just saw Bosch is also charmed. Oh man, that's not good. It's not good for this turn, especially. He needs to cover. Okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of my Leelas to dispel. PMA has a better skills because he can he has Plant Killer Plus, so using with Leela is actually better. But then he won't have Charm Protection in the next turn. What the heck? Wow, I killed him too. Uh-oh, that's not good. I think I'm going to run into a lot of trouble here. Let me re-raise and Oof, she's too powerful, man. Man, that's like okay. Now I'm panicking. And turn 16. I think I'm gonna re-raise everyone here with Fina. PMA, I think this turn is self-sustaining, so I'm going to have to, I'm going to try to heal himself. But I don't think we can survive this. No, not for sure. Alright, he's swapped over now. So defense and spirit is boosted, so we're gonna keep him actually like this for now. I'm gonna go and dual white magic, and I'm gonna full life Bosch, and I'm also going to re-raise ourselves. We don't need to actually dispel because he doesn't have attack magic buffs. Re-raise on Fina just in case we run into problems here. And Zargaboth, I'm gonna cover elemental. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna break with the lid here for a higher magic break, so it ensures our victory. I'm gonna rejuvenate himself here because he's gonna die, and we don't need to worry about charm protection right now. I'm gonna break magic here. Okay, and then Leela's now don't need to do anything, but let's just guard on this turn until we get all the rotation back. We should play it safe. All right, we should still be okay. So on an odd even turn, so we don't need to break on this turn. I don't even think we need to seal anymore, but I should just double check it. I'm gonna use let's just full life both of them. For my Leela, I'm going to actually restore HP. Okay, and then for Zargobath, I'm going to use Arcadian Light once again to prevent stop from anyone, because he can still stop us, so we gotta be careful. Ooh! Wow. That was hard. I'm gonna use a Raise and then Cure again. Full life. And then Cure Raja. Let's see, later need to break now. Let's use Arms Dissolver, or actually no, Magic Break regular. Magic Absorb. And for Zargobath, I'm gonna try to keep us alive here. So it seems that he's doing more more physical like damage, like pretty hard hitting. Turn 19, so next turn, turn 20, we need to use Naiden. So on this turn, I'm just gonna guard. Actually, no, we don't want to use Naiden yet. Oh, okay, man. Finally. Finally some peace. Alright, turn 20 is when he transforms, and then we're gonna have to hit him. So where's Bosch? Bosch is in front. That's why I couldn't find him. Did he cover then? That's weird. He shouldn't have covered. Does he even has cover? He's right here. And he doesn't even have cover, so he can cover. And for Fina, I'm gonna dual cast. I'm gonna re-raise Bosch, and I'm going to also use turn 20. Gonna Cure Raja everyone. We gotta dispel him as well, and I think Zargobath could do that for us. Let's see here. Defense and Spirit, lower magic. Turn 20. Yeah, I think this is the turn to do it. For PMA, I'm gonna use restore his own MP. I'm gonna guard with my Leela, and for Lid, I'm gonna break him again. So it's only susceptible to magic break, so that's all you really need to do. So I'm gonna go magic. Holy crap! Hit so hard. Okay, so magic's broken, but the single target is pretty harsh. I'm gonna use Arms Dissolver. On an odd turn. I'm just gonna keep up this cycle here. Oh, I gotta dispel now, don't I? And that's an attack one. So I keep screwing up. All right, let's go. Let's remove it. Dispelga. I'm gonna re-raise Bosch again. I got physical cover. And on this turn, I'm gonna use a Bastion for elemental resist. And for Leela's, I'm gonna chain just normal Heaven Shift. I think should be okay. $62. Oh man, yeah, we got Charm too. Whew, man, this is really annoying. Okay, let's do this again. Let's go Dispelga. Turn 22. We need Charming Protection and we need to break as well. Let's see here. Bosch can break if he has his cover up still, but he doesn't, so we gotta cover. And for Lid, I'm gonna break magic. And Zargaboth, I'm gonna actually rejuvenate CG Lid. Thinking right now. Actually, we might not need to. I think rejuvenating Fina might be more important, or even Bosch. Let's do Fina first. And for Leela, I'm gonna use Heaven Shift and Heaven Shift. Try not to bring him down to 40% threshold. Okay, Lid did die. Next turn, I'm gonna use let's see, dual cast. Going to full life Lid and Kiraj everyone. And Bosch will be our breaker for this turn, so we're gonna a magic break. And we're gonna use Bastion for 3 turns. And for Leela, turn 23, cutting close. Triple cast shouldn't be able to kill him, so I'm just going to use Heaven Shift here. I was charmed, so someone's charmed. Wasn't Bosch. Oh, so lucky. I got really lucky. It was just Leela. Alright, so on this next turn here, I'm gonna use CG Fina. Only problem is now to remove that charm. No, I can't even finish off at this turn. I would have to prep Naiden, so there's no point removing this charm right now. So I'm actually gonna keep it this way for now. Play it safe. We're gonna use Arcadian Light, and for Fina or Lid, we'll use Charm Protection. It's a little bit too late, but I think we'll be okay. So I don't think PMAs can hurt him 4%. Oh, he's resistant now already. Turn 24? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Fina. Let's. She has I'm gonna cover Fina. I'm gonna re-raise Bosch. Dual magic, re-raise on Bosch, and I'm gonna re-raise Lid as well. Yeah, we really need to guard. Okay, we're gonna keep Leela there charmed for now. I think we should be okay until I figure everything out that we need. So we have Arcadian Light, Bastion. Okay, we could do it on this turn. Just realized something. No, I can't. Can I? Thought I had a regular dispel. No. I'd have to use a Zargaboth to do it. Let's use it. How long does Charm last? If it lasts long enough, I get Dispel. I'm actually gonna remove Remove his buffs, and I'm gonna break with Lid again. Hit a magic break. Last 3 turns. Okay, so it should be okay. I should just be able to leave her there. I'm gonna recover some MP. Zargoboth. Let's do a damage mitigation for Bosch, especially he's going to have to cover himself soon, which is now. Alright, 26, so at 28 he's going to transform, we should still be okay. Lid, let's just use more damage mitigation. This is for Bosch's sake. And Fina's got an LB ready. Let's go Arcadian Light on this turn. Gonna remove the poison from us, just because it's really pesky, but we would have to remove it every single turn, so it doesn't really matter. But let's re-raise Zargoboth. And PMA will just guard for the... actually no, let's get some MP back. And Bosch, we're gonna cover... no, we're gonna guard. Oh, I lost count. It's turn 26, so he's already transformed back. That kind of sets us back a bit, but I'm going to use Niden right now. We have 4 turns to hit him, so I'm going to use Niden. And then though Lid has to break, I think right now what takes priority would be Charming Protection, so I'm going to do that right now. We can't risk us getting charmed again, and I think that's why we wasted pretty much 8 turns trying to get us back on track here. So I'm going to go and use Arcadian Light. CG Fina on this turn is going to use Divine Veil. And Bosch, we're just gonna guard. And in this turn, we're going to triple hit. We're going to get down to a threshold, so I'm going to use Fina's LB on this turn. And I'm also going to use CG Lid's breaks. But we got to dispel him first, so let's dispel him first. Some crazy threshold damage, so hopefully some of our guys can survive this. I'm going to use Open Eyes Flash. I'm going to use Heaven Shift Triple Cast. And Bosch, I'm going to use him there for the animation cancel trick. Hopefully we get a couple of them. I've been really unlucky with these ones lately. I think we got it. Alright, 28 turns. I think it took a bit longer than I thought. It took me 8 more turns than I was expecting to win. Oh man. That's why you gotta get yourself all covered up. Charm, Protect, Stop, Protect. Oh jeez. Nutty. Anyways, that is all missions there. Whew. Anyways, make sure you guys check out the loadouts video that will accompany this. At least I'll do a bit more explanation. And the guys on stream can also help me fill in some information that I missed, so you guys get the benefit. I'm going to end this video here. Check out the Discord server if you guys haven't. If you guys have Discord, and follow me on Twitter and subscribe to YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.